Dale Humphries here from Wattle Grove Speckle Park. I just wanted to do a little bit of a report on our up and coming elite and genetic sale at the end of May. The sale starts 30th of May, finishes basically the 2nd of June, and the sales run in conjunction with GTSM and Elite Livestock. We only have 2 live lots in the sale this year. Lot 1 is the bull. He's got a look. The bull is actually housed up at Allera with Steve Haywood. He was part of our show team for 2019. He actually won Sydney Royal's Speckle Park Best Exhibit and bull down there, so we're pretty excited to offer this young bull. He is ready to go. He's been semen tested and vet checked, and he's ready to go to work. So, Lot 2 is Miss Wattle, phenomenal heifer. You know, we are actually a little bit sad to see this heifer go. I really love this female. She's out of a really powerful cow, Putnam on the sire side, so you know she's going to do everything else. Her dam had a really good flush history. We flushed her several times with great results. She was actually the natural calf on that cow. So yeah, which we AI'd with Putnam and got the results. So they're the 2 live lots. We're really excited about them. If anyone wants more information on them animals, let me know. Give us a phone call. Happy to go through and get some more photos and videos. The female is actually housed at Wattle Grove here at Oberon, so delivery can be arranged, you know, after the sale, and we can go from there. So predominantly it's a genetic sale. We've put lots of different embryo packages and stuff together. The embryos that we've put together we are pretty impressed with, and you know we've taken some time and some pride in putting those together. We put those genetics together predominantly for our own program here at Wattle Grove, and you know we've got embryos in, or you know we're already from those combinations, or cattle on the ground already. So lots of proven genetics there, but there's also some new stuff that we've offered as well. So Lot 3 is a genetic lot that we're really excited to offer. Stardust J31 cow we bred at home out of E2, which is one of our favourite old cows that performed really well, and lots of progeny on the ground, and lots of really good results. We've put her with Smoke and Mirrors, which throughout the show ring he's proved himself pretty well, and we've got lots of calves on the ground as well, which is really impressive results. So I think the combination of those 2 is going to be pretty impressive. We move over onto the Lot 4 combination. 16X is a great cow from the Kodiak herd. We've got the privilege to go to Kodiak Acres a couple of times a year. We pick through Gary and Nancy's cows pretty extensively over there, and we are very lucky and privileged to be able to get that opportunity. We go over there and we pick out cows that we really like, and we also pick out cows that are doing the job for those guys. We see calves on the ground, and and see how they're breeding. So we believe that we pick out those donors, and then we put bulls with those cows that we believe are going to do a job for our program, and also for other people. So we've used the size throughout our flushing programs and donors that we know are working, and we know that are doing a job for Kodiak as well as Wattle Grove. So we're excited to offer those to everyone else throughout the sale. So there's some new females throughout the catalogue. There's also some proven females. You go to Lot 8, old 7W, is a phenomenal cow. We really like this cow the first time we've seen her, and we've flushed her pretty extensively with some great results. We've had some awesome females and bulls from that female with different genetic combinations. We've put it together with a new bull that we've purchased actually from Kodiak Acres over there called Monument. Really love this bull. He's doing everything. He's a typical Oscar son. He's a half brother to Putnam, half brother to Smoke and Mirrors. So he carries that extra length, and we're really excited about this guy, and we believe the 7W Monument combination is something to look out for. A local combination is, one we've put together is G28. Anyone follows our program, G28's, been used pretty extensively in our program along with E2. She hasn't bred us a bad one, to be honest. She's phenomenal females and bulls. I've put her together with the New Zealand sire Extreme. Extreme's also bred really well, and it's a credit to the guys that bred him, and you know, over in New Zealand, I know they've sold lots of semen out of him. So I think, you know, locally that's a really good genetic combination, and we've actually retained some embryos there, and we've put them in over here in our own program as well as in Western Australia. So yeah, excited to see the results from that. So also a combination, you know, to look out for. So all the way through, we've used bulls and we've used donors that we believe the combinations are going to work, or we've seen work already. So the genetics and everything are proven. Another combination that I really like is Lot 18. She's one of our females we bred here, Wattle Grove H32. Really like this female. We've had some natural calves from her which have just been really impressive. A couple of heifers that have gone into the show team that we have actually flushed her a few times. She's flushed really well with great fertility, and we've put her back with smoke and mirror. So something that we think is going to work. Go back to Lot 17. I've just had a look on the page here. Another cow that we bred here. She's a straight sister to Smoke and Mirrors. Really like this donor. She's produced really well for us, and we put her back to one of the old proven bulls of Traffic Jam. So we think that combination is, you know, tried and tested. To be honest, we've got 11U and Putnam and Traffic Jam, all combinations there. So, you know, genetically is as good as you'd want to have. There's some other new females coming through that we haven't flushed before, which we're really impressed with. Lot 20, 23Z, really like this cow. Went over to Catalogue Acres, and yeah, look, she stood out. She's just a phenomenal cow. Got everything that we're looking for. Stands on good feet and legs, and you know, just deep bodied, and you know, really love this female. And you know, a combination that's hard to go past is Putnam. I mean, we've had some phenomenal Putnams, so it was a no-brainer, to be honest, who we'd flush her to, and we're really excited about getting some calves from this combination, and I think these embryos are going to really produce. So yeah, we look forward to these in our own program, but also excited that we can offer them in our sale. So going through, we've used other different combinations all the way through. An older pedigree line that we've had here is Lot 24. L229 is a cow that basically goes back to a Eagle and G59 on our cow line, which has bred really well for us. We've had some good females that line, but we've used an old bull that was one of the original bulls we had, Wattle Grove Moonshine. He goes back to a Baker bull, which we absolutely love this bull, and you know, didn't really retain any semen from him. We sold the bull early days and managed to get some semen back from the guys. There's not a whole lot of it around anymore, and he's bred pretty well. So he's genetically something just a little bit different, going back to some older bloodlines. So just something to keep an eye on if you're looking for any of that sort of bloodlines. You know, that he's something to really look through. So you know, I could go on. If there's another Lot 28. You know, we look at 3Y, another great cow from the Kodiak herd, put her with Ulysses. You know, I think that genetic combination's as good as there's going to be. You know, you've got the power and performance and everything else. So, you know, lots of good combinations there. Another one that I really like is 72Y Monument. Now, I know 72Y is black, but she's just an absolute powerhouse and phenomenal female. You know, absolutely love her. Every time we go to Kodiak and we look at it, you know, so oh, what's that black cow? And it's hers. You know, she just stands out. So we flushed her pretty well. You know, we flushed her to Putnam a few times, and the calves that we've got from that are really good. We've used Monument on her. I think that genetic combination is really going to work well. For what we've seen from the Monument sons and daughters, we're really impressed with them. So carry that little bit of extra length. So what we've been chasing in our own program, so you know, excited to offer those as a package. You go all the way through, basically our embryo lots. Another lot that I absolutely love. Also, you know, I speak to Lane Pickett over in Canada a lot, and if I had to pick one cow out of the Kodiak herd that I could bring home, it would be 5X. You know, Lot 35, 5X with Putnam combinations. You know, if I had to say there was a feature lot and I could only pick out one genetic lot out of our sale, it would be this lot. You know, 5X does everything that I want to do in a female, and Putnam, you know, just has a consistency there. So, you know, we've got lots of 5X daughters and sons on the ground over here in Australia and in Canada, and lots of Putnams. But, you know, if you're just getting started in the breed and you want to start with something pretty special, I think, you know, you need to look at these genetic combinations. So, really excited off of that. I mean, when we've gone back to some older blood, lot 38, L261, she's another straight sister to Smoke and Mirrors. Really like this female. She's flushed really well as well, and we've gone back to Lacerda with her. I mean, Lacerda's probably one of the most proven size in the Speckle Park herd, definitely here in Australia. So, you know, lots of really strong females and lots of really good bulls. So that's another genetic combination that we're pretty excited to see. So, look, the sale will be held with Elite Livestock. It will be run, basically close off at 4 o'clock, so you want to try and get all your bids in nice and early. You know, if you've got any dramas with any of the online stuff, please give myself or Lincoln McKinley or Elite Livestock a call. Register early and get online, and please, you know, get your bids in early. Look, our embryo lots will have a reserve price of $500, our semen lots will have a reserve of $50, and our live lots will have a reserve of $5,000. So, you know, we believe that the reserves are a pretty fair deal. They're there to be sold. We believe we've offered some of our best genetics that there are available. So, you know, pretty excited to offer the opportunity to everyone. We go on to our semen lots. You know, all the usual suspects, I guess, are there. So you can go through the catalogue and see all of them bulls. You know, we've used them pretty extensively in our own program. There's something that we haven't actually ever offered before, is lot 55 and lot 56. Merlin, we've used pretty extensively in our program. We sold a bull last year at our sale for $25,000, a bull called Wizard. He was a Merlin son, had phenomenal growth rates and, you know, low birth weight. So we really think, you know, Merlin's a pretty exciting thing. And, you know, we've had a Black Thunder. He's a black bull, and a lot of people have got a lot of white animals out there now, so we're using a few black bulls. He goes back to obviously 10N on the female side, and he's a traffic jam son. So we really love this bull early days, and, you know, he's unfortunately dead now, but we did keep all the semen out of him, and all the genetic information and everything's all there. So look, if anyone's got any more questions, anything else, all the donors and the sires have all got their permits and everything in place with SBI. So there's all the calves that are from any of these embryos or semen packages, there's no issues with registration or anything else. They've all been tested and, you know, DNA verified, everything else. So everything's purebred in the sale. We're excited to offer all these genetics, and when we look forward to getting the result and getting these embryos and animals and semen packages out to everyone. Please contact us if you have any further questions or information that you require. There is an online catalogue available on our website. Thanks very much, and we look forward to catching up with everyone soon. Cheers. Bye.